Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's been over a month since I've talked to you because life has been weird. Just strange, weird for me and for all of us. I hope you and yours are doing well. But I'm back and I plan on bringing you more videos, knife videos, and other videos as well in the next days, weeks, months to come. All right, but today what I want to do is kick off these regular videos with this. I'm taking my collection and kind of comparing knives in a lot of unique and different ways. In this case, here are the largest folding knives that I have. Okay, the largest folding knives that I have. Hey, don't forget to check out Keith Kevin Ken at Instagram, because I do 3 photos of all my knife collections every single day, so you can keep up with that. But let's talk about this. We're going to start here in the middle with this big dog. Then we're going to go to the left and then to the right. This big dog is called the Spyderco Tatanka. You know, this came out no fanfare whatsoever. It's still available because I know a lot of people don't like big folding knives, and this is the biggest. It's the classic Spyderco shape, right? VG10 steel, the forward choil, the black G10 with the full liners. This has a backlock, but you know what? Because this knife has a 5.1 inch blade, even with the swedges taken out of that blade, it's heavy. And it doesn't have just a regular backlock. Spyderco had to create its own backlock for this knife, the Tatanka. They called it the power lock. You see the back lock here? Look, it's an added piece. Helps to control that big blade. It's the power back lock for Spyderco. You want to know all the specifics and stuff, you know, Google the Tatanka. They'll talk about the power lock for you. But just a big knife. That is by far my biggest knife. Now, the knives on the table are from a lot of different places, not just Spyderco. To the left, this is the Brous Blades Division. I like Brous Blades knives. I particularly like the Division. It flips really nice. This one is super light as well, because this was a custom with C-Tech. You see the C-Tech handles. 3.8 inch blade. I'm starting with the left. There are some bigger knives on the right, but I just want to go through all of these knives that are my big knife collection. This is the Spyderco Spidey Fly Balisong. Yes, I'm slow because I'm an old man at 62 and I don't want to cut myself. 4.1 inch blade. All of these knives that I'm showing you in this video, all of them, I have individual videos on this channel. You know, a good resource for this channel, and I know a lot of people have been using it, whether you're buying a new knife or you're thinking about trading a knife, especially Spyderco's. I've got Spyderco's covered and a lot of Chris Reeve knives. I can't remember all the names of the Spyderco knives. And people ask me what the names of knives are. I come to YouTube here, search out Spyderco, and find the knife that I did a video on for the name in particulars. So use this channel as a resource. The police, the Spyderco police. I think it's one of those unforgotten knives. It's been around for a long time. Always one of the bigger Spyderco knives. It's called the Police for obvious reasons. A lot of created for the police force. 4.3-inch blade. This is the lightweight Police 4 version. Slightly different shape. I love the lightweight because with a big knife like this, it can get a little hefty on you. Here's another biggie. This is the Spyderco Military. Now, we've been hearing a lot about the Paramilitary 2, of course, and the Para 3. This is the daddy of that family. This happens to be the titanium. So it's very rare that you get, you know, a frame lock knife. But this is a real nice military. Big knife, titanium. You know, we've seen some of the militaries be brought back. Rex 45s did it. A number of other folks did it in the past couple of years. But, the military is a nice big knife. 4-inch blade. One of the newer big knives to the collection is a Spyderco Native Chief. This is just a real nice knife, super thin. I know a lot of people don't like backlock knives. It's a very strong lock. You can see the jimping, the forward choil, but super thin with that 4.1-inch blade. And then the Yojimbo. Yeah, it's the supersized Yojimbo knife with a 4-inch blade. This is S30V. I see that they're coming out with some classier one. But, just a big knife. You know, sometimes when you do something like, here are my biggest knives, you don't get a perspective. So I thought I'd put the Shaman at the tail end next to the smallest in this lineup, the Yojimbo. Yeah, these are big knives. Okay. Yojimbo, the Spyderco Chief, the Native Chief, Spyderco Military, the Police 4 lightweight. Oh, I love that Police. You know, I've had the Police in my storage too that I haven't been using, and I've just been playing with this thing. It's such a nice size, and the lightweight is great. Of course, the Spiderfly ballast song. There's a whole story about Spyderco and ballast songs and why you don't see them in the U.S. You should check it out. Google it. It's an interesting story. The Brous Blades Division. Of course, this big knife, Brous had to do. It has a real big handle. The blade is a little under 4 inches, but that handle is big as well. Brous realized that a lot of people didn't want the bigger ones, so he then had the small division, which I love too. I have 3 of those as well. I just love them. And then, of course, the thing that we're anchoring this part of the collection is the big Tatanka with the power lock. 5.1-inch blade. It's a beast from Spyderco. Now, on the right-hand side, let's take the Shaman out of this. Oh, I love this. Had it a long time. This is the Microtech Halo 4. Halo 5, sorry, the Halo 5. They now have a Halo 6, I believe. Look at that big Tanto blade combo. This is with N690 steel. It's an out the front, but it's one way. You see how you bring back the blade? Look. And listen to that puppy. And then you bring it back this way. I really like this knife. It's a biggie. It's a threatening blade too, with that sound and everything. 4.6-inch blade with that nice handle. I'm sorry I'm messing up the alignment, guys. Not only am I old, a little shaky, but also I have to reach around the camera stand in order to pick up knives and stuff. So, and these are big ones. You know what? Szabo does not play. Okay? This is the Spyderco Szabo folder. 4.6-inch. Look at that. The swedges. Just a real nice knife. Compression lock as well. These are still available. I mean, I'm sure they've been discontinued for years, but you'll see them around brand new. Grab one. It's a real nice knife. Yes, it's big, 4.6-inch blade, but has that compression lock, and when you're serious, people know you're serious with this blade. This is kind of a special blade, you know. I was collecting a lot of Microtechs, and I had never had a cipher. So I saw this one. I had some money on me. Spent a lot for it. 4-inch blade, but it's number 002. The second one made. Just a real nice one. Yeah, a little stiff bringing it back, but oh, I love this knife. 4-inch blade. And then the last one on the right is the Spyderco Civilian. I love when they talked about, why did you make the Civilian? It's for tactical reasons, period. The tip is so sharp on this reverse S blade. I love the serrated blade. Punctures quickly, cuts with that little belly. It's the Civilian. This is the original, by the way, from Spyderco. 4.1-inch blade. There you have it. Just wanted to group some of my knives into the largest folders. Once again, the Tatanka. Forgive me if you see some fruit flies. Left out some fruit and they're all over the place. So now I have a battle plan on the fruit flies. Those suckers are not easy to kill. The Spyderco Tatanka in the middle. The Brous blades Division. The Tatanka with a 5.1-inch blade. The Division. The Spyderco Spiderfly Balisong. The Police 4 lightweight. The military, this is the titanium version with the frame lock. 4-inch blade. One of the newer ones, and that's the Native Chief with a 4-inch blade. And then the Yo Jumbo. It's not Yo Jumbo. Yes, Yo Jumbo. That's it. Yo Jumbo. It's the Yo Jimbo's jumbo size. I love my Microtech. I'm saying it slow so you know how much I love it. The Microtech Halo 4. I love all the Halos. There was a time I was going to get a collection of Halos, and I never did. And now I'm downsizing my collection, so I never will. But the Halo 4 is just wonderful. 4.6-inch blade. There's the Szabo folder. Ah, I love that. I have the Szabo Balisong, which has that blade, but looks like this. Oh, just a wonderful Balisong. Hard to find and get, but same thing that's hard to find and get is the cipher from Microtech. This was the second one ever built. Just really nice. The 4-inch blade. And then the original Civilian from Spyderco. With that, I really am a fan of the reverse S blade. I just love it. The tips of the reverse S blades, a lot of them, I'm not talking about the Cricut. The Cricut, that blade is thick enough with a bigger belly, etc. But when you look at some of the tactical ones with the reverse S, they come in a box with a warning from Spyderco that the tip is may cut off, you know, that it's so thin. And people say, well, it's so thin. Yeah, but it'll get inside someone. Listen to me talk. I don't mean to be graphic, but it's a real tactical knife and cut. And so, but it's a beautiful knife. All of these are. They're big. Big and beautiful. That's this YouTube. Hey, I'll be coming back to you more and more now that life has settled down a bit for me, okay? And I'm in the next weeks, months, years with a lot of different knives. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. It's important to subscribe not only for the videos, but I'll be doing another sale of knives, you know. I keep sizing down my collection. And so that'll be coming probably in the next month and a half or so. You'll want to know about that and catch the good bargains on some pretty much brand new knives. New, but photographed knives. I appreciate all of you guys. Hey, keep healthy. I hope you and your families are well. Just know my heart's with you. And we're going to see each other a lot more in the upcoming days, weeks, and months, okay? Keep those pockets full, even if it's with one of these big Mama Jamma knives. And take good care of yourselves. Goodbye.